Happy Monday evening. I'm surprised we're here, let me tell you. So those two are doing some online puzzle thing. Had a late start to the day. I didn't sleep very well last night, so it's taken me a bit to get it together. But then I had to do an online first aid course. I've got the CPR thing on Wednesday because when I looked online I said I had a spot, so I thought let's just get it over and done with. And then our internet kept cutting in and out all day, so I'm trying to upload my video, and that's a struggle because I can't touch my phone, so I use my phone for everything, so I can't record anything new while that's uploading. So I've wasted 3 hours just kind of sitting there staring into space, which has been super frustrating. So we're getting dinner ready, and then that also means my head's not in the game because I'm struggling. I've got, let me turn you around. I've even read my meal list that I talked about, and nothing looks inspiring to me. And I looked in here, hold for a thumbnail, and nothing in there is inspiring either. We are in Barney Rubble trouble. So my son's easy, chicken nuggets and chips. My daughter's pretty easy, it's pasta in there, I'll do pasta and chips. And we've got some frozen pies that I think I'll give hubby with chips. And I did find down here somewhere, there's like a single, yeah, it's a chicken breast schnitzel. And I have some salad things, so I could do like a little salad with like some chips on the side. Yes, I think that will work. Did homemade chips, but I also, we had some of these chippies left over, so I just threw them in the oven for my son, so his chips will cook quicker because I was also trying to edit some other stuff. My kitchen's a hot mess. Oh, microwave check's going. Alright, let's get on to this. Here's Scott's dinner, just missing tomato sauce. Hubby's dinner and my daughter's, I forgot the carrots. And my dinner just needs some dressing up. Okay, it's about as dressed as it's gonna get. It's not pretty. Fed is best. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Yeah, I'm in the same clothes as yesterday. I'm home. I have no life, so hot mess. I just thought I needed to start getting some dinner ready, but I thought that I'd share with you some of the that I'm having at the moment, which you might relate to. So let me grab a tripod because I need tripod because I need both hands. Hey, last night I pulled the screen protector off my phone because it was giving a very romantic look to all my decluttering and it was driving me insane. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes this is where being a content creator really gets in the way and it becomes more problem than what it's worth for some things. So I need to start thinking about dinner, which I have been, which gets impacted by a couple of things, which I'm going to share. So I have 2 more videos to film for the fridge reset, which you would see by now, because I was waiting on space and everything else. And the problem is when you live in a house that you're trying to do things, people are coming and going constantly, so it can be a bit of a struggle. I've been planning out some of my videos and things. I'm still tracking all the food and stuff. But as I say also in my declutter videos, I can't do A before I do B, and it's just all a hot mess right now. I've got the lamb thing, we had the lamb roast for dinner, and I need to cook that for a stew, which will help for a meal. And I can't, because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, I can't pull much out of the freezer because I want to film it and I want the good content, and that's all it is about it. And sometimes that's where the content brain will overrule logic. So I'm at the point that I'm a bit like this because I'm like, and I share because I'm about at it. Our internet keeps cutting in and out. I've been trying to upload videos for the past couple of days, just to get a day ahead. And you know, when it's been an hour because I get involved watching someone else's YouTube video, and then I look at my phone and realize it's just sitting there spinning, doing nothing, so I have to restart the process. And I can't use my phone while I'm uploading videos, so it takes a while. And then I was thinking about what's for dinner, and thinking, oh, I don't have this element to finish this meal and this for this, because I wasn't organised enough last week when I was shopping. And then also, some people, being a sensory and texture household, they are deciding they don't like some of the things that we used to have. I'm getting very panicked in some areas with meals. For those of you who don't know, I cook 2 to 3 meals every single night, list varieties of stuff. So hubby and I will eat mostly the same things. The veggies just might change on the plate, and then for other people it's a variation of different things. My eldest is a vegetarian. It's been a journey, let me tell you. And I share because it can be a struggle, because they also do not eat lentils, chickpeas, pulses, like any of the stuff that a typical vegetarian would eat. So, you know, it's basically like, here's a carrot. So we've been working on that, which can be a challenge as well when you're meal planning and cooking and everything else. We haven't had the Coles flyby spends for the last 2 weeks, which has been good for using up what we've had. And I barely touched that freezer, which is the other thing that's starting to do my head in, that we're pretty much in March, and that freezer, like, the whole goal was using it up. We've barely touched it, so I'm going to be focusing on that for March, which also comes back to the, I don't want to touch it unless I filmed it to make sure that I'm getting some good content. It's all a whole thing. And most of my routine is still down pat with Zumba and life and people, but there's been a lot of things that are coming up that have just thrown me. I thrive best with routines and systems, but I also get frustrated if I have to keep following same routines and systems. It makes absolutely zero logical sense. It is what it is. We have this meal plan thing on the fridge, and I have it to stop the issues that I'm having right now of, I don't know what to have for dinner. I look at all the meat and I can't all of a sudden process how to make it into a meal. The problem is, I read this last night and I was 0% inspired by any meal that was there, which is really frustrating. Because we need to eat every single night apparently. So I need to film the freezer tour, work out what's there, a meal plan, shop, because 4 week spends are coming in again, and I want to make sure that I honour it and do the best job that I can, because I need some food to complete meals and to create whole content. So I don't even know where this video is going or where it's ending up, so be it. So you're cooking that other piece of lamb. I'm about to cut the strings off. I'll just brown it in the pan, and then I'm going to add the seasoning mix and the water, and it can simmer for a while, and then it will eventually break up and be like a lamb stew type thing. So I just cut it up into 4 chunks because I don't know. I was worried it wasn't going to cook all the way through. I've got this in the cupboard for lamb shanks. This is the last thing that I bought on reduced. And it says in a slow cooker you can cook it for like 8 hours, 5 to 6 or 8 hours on slow. So just added water in. I'll mix that through, and then a bit later I'll add the veggies, but I want to let this sort of simmer for a good hour. Now we got to find some mincemeat for dinner, because I think we're going to do tacos. Now here's gonna be the juggle. Ooh, that's pretty good. I'll just put that in a little bit of water to defrost, and then that will be ready for dinner tonight. Okay, this has been cooking for about an hour and a half now. Oh, beautiful. Falling apart, that's what we want. I've just got sweet potato and carrots, and then I'm going to put all this pumpkin in here. Oh, it's about to say I might need 2 hands. No, I won't. And I'll just break that up and then I'll let that cook for about another half an hour or so. These are the sweet potatoes that I had. They're starting to grow a few legs. They're totally fine. I didn't use all of the massive piece that I had, but I think I'll chop all this up and throw it in the freezer for future stews. And one of the most important jobs is to refill zipper dippers. Need to get some more lemonade. They are my eldest's favourite. We only had cola, all the multicoloured. But cola's my favourite. So. And one for me. Put a finger down if you have no shredded cheese for tacos. Probably should have processed that before I started getting dinner ready. At least the mincemeat is now defrosted for tomorrow night's tacos. And I go shopping for the cheese tonight after Zumba. We gotta figure out plan B. Hi, me again with plan C. So my eldest didn't want any of the options that I had, which was the arancini balls, pasty and chips, plant-based meat, because I don't have a quiche here and I don't have the lasagna made. That's the plan for tomorrow. So then I remember to have a bun left for hamburgers, and I still have a patty, so she's doing hamburger with chips. My son's gonna do rice with arancini balls that I will cook, and we're gonna still have that mince, but we'll probably do like a savoury mince, and then we can mix it through with the rice as well. It may or may not be finished by the time I have to leave for Zumba. Rice probably won't be, so I'll take some aftershocks. But also I figured if I cook the rice, then I have leftovers to do fried rice, and then that's a lunch option for a couple of days for my son. Arancini balls and hamburger, plant-based, ready to cook. And savoury mince, so it's just the mince with veg, some Worcestershire sauce, and I put a dollop of barbecue sauce and mixed it through. So hubby can eat that, and he'll have some rice when that's finished cooking as well. Happy Wednesday evening. I'm getting dinner ready. Hubby and I are going to have the stew that I cooked last night. I was going to cook a chicken thing, but I've left it too late. I didn't go until 4:30 to do my first aid course today. It was really good. It was only a couple of hours. The lady's so funny. Loved it. She was amazing. And then my son's having chicken eggs and chips. My daughter's having plant-based chicken schnitty with chips and veggies. Just checking that I did turn the stove on for the veggies. I've done that not before. Mashed potatoes nearly ready. Just got to heat up the stew. And then and I've taken some meat out to put in the fridge to defrost over the next couple of days, because yeah, I'm trying to use up what's in the freezer. But also I laugh because I've planned now what we're going to have for dinner Friday night and Sunday night. What's the bet? I win the meat tray at bingo. Because that's usually what happens whenever I get organised. Something comes in to upset the apple cart. So we shall see. Let us get dinner ready. The passata fell out as I was... Oh, that's like a massacre. I've killed the chicken schnitty. Okay, dinner 1, 2. Okay, dinner's going to be like an upside down pie, just so I'd show you before I put my mash on. All the meat's broken up. There's still some fat and stuff which will melt when we reheat, and enough for leftovers. Happy Thursday evening, everyone. I've just got home from a very, very long day, and I've made the executive decision They were gonna do takeaway for dinner because it's my birthday on Saturday, and it's just 6:15 now. So I figure if I order Chinese for hubby, my son, and myself, then that makes logical sense because then I've had my birthday dinner, and then we can do our traditional burgers on a Saturday night. And I'll probably go and get a little plant-based meal thing for my eldest from Hungry Jack's because they don't eat Chinese, and then they still get to take part in birthday celebration. That's what we do as a family. We include everybody. And our Coles flyby spans have started, so I need to plan and organize that, which means I need to get onto doing the freezers. So please like, subscribe to the channel, because next video we're dealing with this. It's time to go. Oh, hold for a thumbnail. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.